which had Atelier Volumes 8 and 9 review. Spoilers ahead if you haven't read Volumes 1 to 7. Silver Eve is held in Ezres, the crown city of the Zozan Peninsula. Think of it like a great fair, a place for witches to demonstrate their magic. Here with the Coco. Volume 8. Coco and her fellow apprentices are beside themselves with excitement at the thought of taking part in the upcoming Silver Eve festival in Ezres, especially after young Tarta Procon starts visiting frequently to discuss plans. Or is it just Coco he's interested in making plans with? Their friendship has been even since they spent time helping Costas, the traveling minstrel boy who lost the use of his legs, and the river flooded its banks. The festival is a showcase for witches to display their skills and use spells to each young apprentice's bosses herself to devise something to demonstrate. Even Olrogio is hard at work on a new project. Curfew opens a portal to link the Atelier at the town so the young witches can pass to it and pro safely without encountering any dangers on the open road. When Tarta and Coco visits Costas, he tells Coco that Tarta's been teaching him about plants. Although his ebullient personality still shows a brave, carefree front, Coco soon realizes how frustrated he is by his injuries. He's had to fend for himself all his life. Even after traveling, musician Dagda rescued him from the streets and drunk, he's been given a chair that walks to get around it. Not unlike Master Beldarud's, he's burning out with that resentment. You two have it easy. You witches set cause your witches. It tells them Coco is so overwhelmed with sympathy that she almost wrote out the secret she must hide from the world to reassure him, but her sympathetic response provokes a terrifying outburst from Costas. The whole world's against me, and now I gotta make my way drunk on these stupid bright, brittle legs of wood. Judging by the vehemence of his reaction, Coco and Tarta resolved to try to create a new magical mobility ad for him to free him from the chair. They succeed with the wind cloak. Now Costas can accompany Dagda on his travels again, but who's watching them as they set off into the wild? Volume 9. And before the Silver Eve festival begins, the city of Ezrest is drawn with witches and festival goers, and Kifri's 4 apprentices can hardly wait to join and to demonstrate their specially devised spells. But all is far from calm. There seems to be decision among the rulers of the 5 kingdoms who have gathered at the royal court, and the Knights Morales are out in force, searching for miscreants in the crowds. To top it all, the young prince has run away from the palace. Coco's wing cloak is a great success with festival goers thrilled with the experience of flying, but an encounter with the little girl, who bursts into tears and being reminded that she'll never be able to do magic because she hasn't been born a witch, brings back bitter memories for Coco. Upset, she leaves the festival accompanied by Tarta, who tries to comfort her. Far from the crowds, they're alone and vulnerable, unaware as they talk together about the unfairness of the magic system that they've been shadowed, but they're suddenly ambushed. Ever since Coco encountered Costas again, she saved his life during the flood, which her tale has begun to touch on darker issues. Costas' resentment at having lost the ability to walk simmers drawn out chapters in Volume 8, but explodes in fury in Volume 9. Mangaka Kamone Shirahame also expands the world that Coco and her friends inhabit by introducing us to many new powerful characters in Volume 9. At the court of the charismatic king, Dean Redley already met Beldarud the Wise. Kifri's teacher at the Great Hall, the Saint Man with his spears, the Tree Wise, sheds a new light and his role in witch society and his quirky yet benevolent personality, and would also witness political machinations that till now we were unaware of. We know that this imaginative fantasy manga is being adapted to anime, but even the detailed world building that the mangaka has put into it, and the beautiful drawing she has lavished so much care and skill upon, I suspect that I'll always turn to the original manga. First and foremost, it still evokes the illustrations of the golden age of children's literature for me, Ernest Shepard and H.R. Millar, but at the same time triumphantly asserted its own unique style. It's great too for fans of the Knights Morales and M1 to see them playing a significant role in the festival Volume 9. This leads to a chapter about one of the Knights Morales, Lulusi, which has a trigger warning as it includes a discussion of sexual abuse and victim blaming in the manga. And perhaps their editors decided, given the wide age range of readers, that it might prove disturbing. The chapter can be skipped completely and the page number in which the main story contains is given. Quibbles? There's a slight risk in the introduction of so many new characters and agendas at King Diarelli's court in Volume 9 that we lose sight of the story's main Coco. I feel that we didn't need to meet all these peoples, yet another politicizing who have been briefly hinted at, rather than explored in such detail, but it's a minor quibble and there's so much else that's holding attention. It's fun too, to note the placement of certain items that might seem to be incidental details in this stage but will almost certainly pay off in the next chapters. Again, Kamone Shimahama provides attractive extras at the end. Of Volume 8, a bonus chapter and a page dedicated to the Cloaks of Witch Hat, but Volume 9 rightly ends in such a dark, perilous note that no charming bonus will have been appropriate. Only a one-page trailer for the next volume is included. Having said that, much early on, there's a delightful double-page Esper's board game with cute chibi figures of the main characters explaining how it works. Kodansha's translation is aptly delivered stiff in color, yet more fantasy names, enhanced by Lee's Blakesley lettering. Volume 2 is scheduled for late November and has Volume 9 ends on the nail-beating cliffhanger and can't come soon. 9 out of 10.